story about the little scarecrow boy. Now I need everyone sitting on their bottoms, crisscross applesauce. That way everybody behind you can see. Can you sit down? That way. I'll hold the book up. I'll be sure to hold the book up, okay? All right, so this is called The Little Scarecrow Boy, and it's written by Margaret Wise Brown, and the pictures were drawn by David Diaz. Okay, hold on. We'll do that after, okay? Thank you for reminding me. Once upon a time, in a cornfield, there lived a scarecrow and his scarecrow wife and their little scarecrow boy. Can you sit on your bottom?
I see 3 scarecrows.
Yep, it's the scarecrow.
Dad.
It's the scarecrow and his scarecrow wife and their little scarecrow boy. So
And
we'll
the
have
scarecrow
3.
dad.
Yep, that's who they're talking about.
It's the scarecrow mom.
Every day of the world, Old Man Scarecrow went into the cornfield to make faces at the crows. And every day of the world, his little scarecrow boy wanted to come too. And every day of the world, Old Man Scarecrow said, "No, no, little boy, you can't go. You're not fierce enough to scare a crow. Wait till you grow." So every day, the little scarecrow boy stayed at home all day and just grew.
Wait, I know that. Be quiet.
Hey, shh, shh. Now, boys and girls, before I continue on, I want you to pay attention. You're going to notice different scarecrow faces in this book, and I'm going to tell you when you need to stop looking at the faces. Every day out in the field, Old Man Scarecrow waved his arms and made terrible faces. He made such terrible faces that the crows nearly lost their feathers at the sight of him there, and they flew far, far away.
He grows and grows? You mean the...
This is Old Man Scarecrow. This is the dad Scarecrow. Now pay attention, okay? Every evening when the sun went down, Old Man Scarecrow came rattling home. And all evening he sat in his scarecrow house teaching his little scarecrow boy how to make faces. Old Lady Scarecrow whistled through her straw teeth at the looks of them there. Are they being silly?
Yeah.
Okay. But early in the morning when the sun came up, it was the same old no. No, little boy, you can't go. You're not fierce enough to scare a crow. Wait till you grow. So the little scarecrow boy stayed at home all day and just grew.
Did he grow for real?
Sit on your bottom, that way they can see behind you. Then one day, after the little boy had learned all 6 of his father's terrible faces so that he could make them one after the other, he decided to run away. Early the next morning, he would go out into the cornfield and he would frighten a crow. So before the sun was up, or Old Man Scarecrow was up, or Old Lady Scarecrow was up, the little scarecrow boy slipped out of bed, dressed quietly on tiptoe, and went quietly out of the house.
And out of his bed. Out. Not window.
Over to the cornfields, up on his father's post, in his father's place. It was a fine, shining morning with the sun gleaming green down the corn blades. Crows circled in the air, far, far over the trees. The little scarecrow boy waved his arms through the air. He had never felt fiercer in all his life. Then came flying a big fat crow. Oh, oh, oh. The little scarecrow made his first fierce face. And still came flying the big black crow. Everyone noticed that's the little scarecrow boy's first fierce face.
He's just making a...
Oh, oh, oh. The little scarecrow boy made his second fierce face. And still came flying the big black crow.
Like...
Come on in and have a seat. You can sit right over here.
He's crying.
a story about a scarecrow. Okay. Did everybody see this picture?
Yeah.
Okay. He's on his second face. Give me a thumbs up if you're excited for his third face. Okay. His third face.
Wow.
Oh. Time to go. So the little scarecrow boy ran and he ran down the cornrows. The black flapping wings made a noise now, and looking back he could see the blue sky through the ragged feathers of the nearest crow. Give me a thumbs up, a quiet thumbs up if you think his faces are getting fiercer. Okay. He ran and he ran, and he stopped. His fourth face, and still came flying the big black crow. So he ran and he ran and he ran and he ran. And the crow flew and he flew and he flew and he flew.
Stop it.
And the little scarecrow boy ran.
Why? Because he's scared? No. He's just making a scary face.
Okay.
What happened?
And then he made his fifth and next to fiercest face of all. And still came flying the big black crow. The little boy had only one face left now and hardly any breath. Even so, he stopped, and with his arms stretched wide above his head and his fingers drooping on his hands, he gave the big crow... Hold on.
What is it?
I don't know. Gonna get any fiercer than this? You ready?
Yes.
Hold on.
What is it? This, Papa.
The sixth face. And whoa! The old crow flew backwards through the air, feathers flying everywhere, until there wasn't even the shadow of a crow on the land. A scarecrow at last. The little scarecrow boy knew that he was as fierce a scarecrow as there was in all the cornfields in all the world.
He looks silly. No, he looks really scary.
And then he saw a shadow in front of him, and he looked up, and there behind him was Old Man Scarecrow, his father. And his father was proud of his little boy who had made all six faces at the crows.
Where is his
Actually, that's a good question. Did you see his father's face right here?
Yeah.
They're not showing his father's whole body. They're showing the little scarecrow boy, but that's his father.
And where's the mommy?
Listen to yourself, okay? And he picked up his little scarecrow boy in his scarecrow arms, and they went home to breakfast.
Breakfast or muffins?
Okay, shh, ready? And when the little scarecrow boy grew up, he was the fiercest scarecrow in all the fields in all the worlds. Okay, so now boys and girls, I want everybody, right now, we're gonna stay in our seats, our hands are down right now, okay? All right, hold on, we'll do that later. Boys and girls, I want everyone right now that we read the book, everyone hold up how many fingers to go with how many faces we saw the scarecrow make.
6.
All right, show me 6 fingers. Okay, nice quiet hands. I should see 6. Okay, 6 faces. I want everyone to sit down on their bottoms. And I want everyone right now to show me, remember, the scarecrow he wasn't yelling. The scarecrow was just making faces. Now I would like everyone to show me their fiercest scarecrow face. That was scary. That's pretty fierce. Oh my good, look at, if I were a crow, my feathers would be all over. Okay, excellent job. All right, boys and girls, everyone sit down. You all did a wonderful job. Good job, you guys.